What I'm going to be going over today is how you can increase your eBay sales, how to make more money on eBay. So stick around.
King of thrift, baby. I said a thrift, baby. Floating down in H-Town.
What's up, guys? Phil here, aka the King of Thrift, back with another video to help you guys work from home, be your own boss, and earn money online. I created this channel to help you guys work from home and be your own boss. If you haven't already, make sure you go down and subscribe to this channel. Let's get right into the topic today, guys. My first tip for making more money on eBay is going to be focus on your titles. In this game, your titles are literally going to make or break you. In other words, if your titles are wrong, then you're not going to get the money that you should for your items. And trust me, when I was coming up in this game, I've been doing this for 20 years, and when I first started doing this, I lost so much money due to ineffective titles. Titles that were badly written, titles that were missing keywords that needed to be there, and titles that were missing, things that are just relevant to the item that you're listing. So do a little research, research your items that you're selling, find out what the good keywords are, and what words that you're going to need for every single item that you sell. Now I can give you a few pointers here. The first thing you want to do is make sure that you include the brand name of whatever it is that you're selling. Number two, make sure that you have the model number of whatever it is that you're selling, because 9 times out of 10, whatever you're selling has a brand and a model. Make sure you include both of those things. And then obviously you want to include exactly what the item is. Now on top of that, use synonyms for your item. So in other words, if you're selling a television, you want to list it as a TV also. If you're selling a radio, you also want to put the word stereo. So these things are going to help you bring in more money, and you can start all this by getting in more customers to look at your items by making sure that you're writing effective titles. So don't skip on your titles, guys. Like I said, your titles can make or break you in this game. Okay, my second tip for increasing your sales on eBay so that you can make more money is going to be focusing on your pictures. I've seen sellers who actually sell a pretty decent amount, but their pictures are bad. And I've also, vice versa, I have seen sellers who have excellent pictures, but their sales are bad. And more than likely, well, I can tell you exactly what that is. It's because your pictures, your sales are not based on strictly your pictures alone. So in other words, you've got to have good titles and you need good pictures. So there are a lot of things that go into creating a single listing. But if one of your elements is missing, then your sales are going to suffer. Or if one of your elements is weak, in other words, if you have weak titles, ineffective titles, then your sales are going to be weak. If your pictures are weak and you have great titles, your sales are going to be okay, but they're still going to be not as strong as they could be if you got great titles and great pictures. So focus on your pictures, guys. Make sure on your pictures, number one, that you are using all the space within the frame that you have. So in other words, as you take the picture, make sure that you're as close as you can be to the item while filling all the negative space. In other words, you don't want negative space in your picture. You want the frame to be completely filled by the item that you're picturing, by whatever your item is. Make sure that it fills the frame as full as possible, because that, number one, that's going to give you a closer view of the item, and number two, it's going to be clearer, and number three, what happens is when your picture is when you're too far from your pictures, your items are small, they're dark, and basically ineffective. So work on your pictures, guys. Do a little research on Google, do a little research right here on YouTube, and find out how you can take better pictures. Okay, guys, another way that you can increase your sales on eBay is by offering to sell to international bidders and to ship internationally. Now, I know for a lot of you, have just started in the game or new on eBay, it's sort of a scary step, but trust me, if you start selling to international bidders, that is going to increase your sales by at least 10 to 15%, if not more. So, I've been selling to international sellers, international bidders for about as long as I can remember, at least the last 10 years. And like I said, my international sales account for no less than 15% of my monthly gross sales. So, without that, my sales would be significantly less. It does come with a little bit of headache here and there. You have to deal with customs, and the shipping is obviously higher. But the good thing about that is you're not paying the shipping. Your buyers are paying the shipping. So, and a lot of times, this actually gives you a great advantage over other sellers, because a lot of sellers, they're not selling to international bidders. They're not offering international shipping. So make sure that you do that, and you will definitely see an increase in your sales. Don't be afraid to jump out there, and put yourself out there and sell to international bidders. And if you guys have any questions about that, concerning that, just drop it down in the comments section of this video, and let me know if you'd like to see, an upcoming video, and I could cover, international bidders, exclusively, if that's something you guys are into. But like I said, I love when you guys drop me questions and comments, and that just gives me information as far as what you guys are looking for and what I can put out there to help you guys make more money. If you haven't already, make sure that you go down in the description section of this video and download your free copy of Getting Started to Selling Men's Shoes on eBay. Now, this is a free guide that I created for all my subscribers and everyone who watches my channel. So download your free copy, and I've also included in that book the top 25 men's brand shoes to sell on eBay. Make sure you subscribe to this channel if you want to be notified of all my most recent content. I do put out weekly, at least 3 or 4 times a week, and if you want to get access to all my other content, I have tons of videos out there right now to help you guys make more money and crush it on eBay, as well as just working from home and earning a good full-time living online. If this video has helped you out, make sure you give it a thumbs up. And until my next video, you guys be good, and make sure you get out there and crush it on eBay.
The toll road, I'm looking for that gold, popping tags. Now it's time to take it home. Let's get it sold. I'm in the thrift game. No, I ain't about that fame. The record shops for 20 years in the game, man.